go. Browser's kicking in. All right, I think we're live. Hello, hello. Happy Friday afternoon. We are going to do some more Allen and Ginter. This is break 173. But first, we're going to race some ducks. I figure we'll probably rip it at like, I don't know, 6 or 7 Central. So 2 or 3 hours from now. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a little bit. We got to pick the teams first. So I have already populated this here with the 10 ducks in the pond. I'll go ahead and hit done on that. And of course, I closed it already. That's fine. Here we go. And those are our teams that are. I'm sorry, I'm off the bottom there. Here we go. There's our teams. Awesome. So let's race some ducks. 1 minute on the clock. Set the pond here. There we go. Looks like Evil Pete's got a nice little stocking cap going on. Fisher is rocking Grandma Core. Hopefully he's got them Werther's Originals in his pocket. Looks like Blip is starry-eyed. Jason's got a bad case of vampiritis. All right. Well, let me go ahead and hit start here. Let's find out what happens. There we go. And while that happens, I'm going to see what's in this blaster. Like I said in chat, I found a card shop that was not there last time I drove by it. So I had to stop in, and if you're already there, you might as well buy a box of cards. So looks like 40 seconds left. Ducks are all in a tight little pack. All right, now a couple are starting to get out in front, and Bob Israel's behind, and we're seeing where things are going. A little Cam Smith action there. Casey Mize foil. James Wood on the 90. 20 seconds. All right, big shift. Armando Alvarez on the seasonal. Nice. 10 seconds. All right, things are about to kick in and get real. Let's see who flies which direction. And 4, 3, 2 from behind. It's RFM Ryan way out in front. There we go. Good deal. So there is our order. It's not cutting off the side. Yeah, no, we're good. Spencer Torkelson on the stars. I was actually curious how many packs I was going to get through. I was not expecting the answer was only 1. Figured I'd get more ripped than that. I will paste this over into chat in just a second here. Now I'm just curious what's all in these packs. All right, copy results. There we go. It's called Fans Only. If I remember it, that is. I could be forgetting already. Let's see. In Lee's Summit, when you're taking 3rd Street out of downtown and you're heading over towards the highway, towards Hy-Vee. Well, okay. That is both highways with both Hy-Vees. Let me try that again. You're heading west from there. You know how it's like a block off of Smoke Brewing Company. There's that squat little building right on the weird corner intersection. It looks really like Virginia colonial style design building. It's that one. Yeah, just kind of jump out at you in the middle of nowhere. Dalton Rushing on the Mystical. So yeah, that was a surprise to find. Chandler Simpson rookie debut on the holiday there. 2 for 1 swing. So yeah, you know how it be. You see a card shop and you got to figure out what the lay of the land is. Figure out what their vibe is and whether it's one you're going to keep in your pocket and what for. And yeah, I think this will be a good backup to have. The inventory wise, I think they're in a similar sort of spot to Art of Sport cards in that it's hard to build up a bunch of old inventory unless you explicitly go out of the way to dig it up. So being a new shop, of course, the inventory is new too. Because that's something that with art sports cards I have kind of run into is it's hard to roll over and just pick up a box because you're at the mercy of what they got on the shelf. And there have been times where I've rolled over and they got like a single Bowman product and that's just all the baseball they've got. They sold it all, you know. So they hit very seasonally, I guess is what I'm saying. Unopened Pac-Man does a good job of keeping it really super stacked every sport, you know, every year. He's got old inventory for days and days and days. So, hey, Mason Fluharty, rookie on the fall design there. So, yeah. Let's see if we hit any real parallels. Matt Shaw. Nope. PCA. Junior Caminero. Campanella MVP. And Yoho Pozo. Alright. Well, a bit tame as far as blasters go, but it could be worse. Nice getting the jack-o'-lantern out of there. So, okay. Anyway, with that, I shall cease the stream and divert my attention to actually taking care of team claims. But yeah, figured you'd